Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Guerra, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And I'm hanging out at my house on the weekend, and I'm now going to listen to your independent speaking practice test number 8. And let's take a look at what it is first. So the question here is this: which of the following do you prefer, working for a small company or working for a big company? I'm clicking on yours right now to hear it. And I'll try to give you comments as we go here. And maybe the first time I'll listen to it all at once, and then I'll listen to it the second time, focusing on different parts of your response.
Personally, I prefer to work in a small company rather than a large company because it's easier to get other positions in a short time. Also, we can learn easily the know-how of the company. When we work in a small company, we can demonstrate our experience and knowledge, and we have the chance to grow out with the company. For example, I have a good experience working in a small company and to improve my profession and get better positions in a short time. Also, I learn not only my job, I have the chance to learn the know-how about the company in the different departments. Even though many people think it's better to work in a large company, I prefer to work in a small company.
Okay, so that's pretty simple. All right, let's go back to the beginning.
Personally, I prefer to work in a small company rather than...
It's a little bit hard to understand that, but you like working for a small company, right?
Personally, I prefer to work in a small company rather than a large company because it's easier to get other positions.
So it's easier to get positions.
In a short time. Also, we can learn easily the know-how of the company.
So you can learn easily instead of we. I would say I. So focus around you, the person. You're the speaker. You're focusing on your experience. So because I can get promoted more easily and I can learn about other positions.
When we work in a small company, we can demonstrate our experience and knowledge, and we have the chance to grow out with the company. For example, I have a good experience working in a small company and to improve my profession and get better positions in a short time.
Okay, so what exactly did you get promoted? You're trying to argue here, if you work for a smaller company, you can move up faster or get promoted faster. So make sure the example that you give, it helps illustrate that specific point, and try to be as specific as you can. For example, you might say, when I was working for this company at first, I was just an employee like everybody else, but 2 months later, after having worked in that company for a little bit, I was promoted to a supervisor over some of my coworkers. So something like that to help illustrate the idea.
Also, I learn not only...
There, also I learned. No, I would say also I like working for a small company because... And that way, if you do it that way, you're connecting what you're saying back to the purpose of the speaking task, Guerra. You see what I'm saying?
In my job, I have the chance to learn the know-how about the company.
To learn the know-how about the company.
In departments. Even though many people think it's better to work in a large company, I prefer to work in a small company.
That's not bad. So at the very end, you have a counter-argument. Even though many like to work for a large company, I prefer to work for a small company. So that was okay. All right, let's take a look at the rubrics here. Sometimes your pronunciation, it affects your intelligibility. It really does. So, and I thought also you could probably, in some parts of the speech, have a little bit better organization and more specific detail, especially to that first reason, to help support what you're trying to say. So this is going to score in the 2 range. I'm going to put you at about 2.50 out of 4, or 19 points out of 30. With organization, I'd like you to review speaking lesson number 7. With pronunciation, you can take a look at the P and the B consonant sounds in the pronunciation section of my course. And generally, I would just keep going through many of my pronunciation lessons so that you can continue to speak more clearly. Alrighty, anyway, thank you very much for completing the practice test.